So this is the pack I probably have the most fun with. It's the Tactical MOLLE 55 litre camping rucksack. I'm sure it's a copy of a branded product. I'm not entirely sure who made the original. I have a feeling it's 511. If you do know, please drop a comment. I'd be very interested to find what the official version is. I really enjoy using it, especially if you're out and you're doing a lot of activities and you get a bit tired in the afternoon. It's nice to know where everything is because there's a pouch for it, if you will. So you can go directly to it without having to rummaging through the rucksack itself. I have extra 1.5/2 litre pouches. The pouch at the top is what came with it originally. I have an extra small pouch at the top. The black pouch at the front is the the British Army Crusader Cook set. But yeah, if you have OCD, this is definitely a fun rucksack to use. Well, let's go through it. Yeah, the whole pack weighs 1.5 kilos unloaded, but it will take a lot of weight, surprisingly. But yeah, I've been using it. If you do decide to purchase one of these, this is the configuration it will come in. The action pack on the bottom, the 2 side pouches, and the main rucksack. Let's talk you through this abundance of features you get on this bargain rucksack. The action pack is detachable and comes with a waist belt. With the action pack removed, which I can't do at the moment because the poppers have frozen, it does come with a belt. So it buckles on at one end and at the other end. Unfortunately, the actual belt strap is very close to one end, so it might be a little bit annoying sitting on your hips, but if you wear it as like a satchel, you'll have no trouble. And sling it over your shoulder. And is allegedly 7 litres, but I believe it's more like 5 to 6 litres. Pack is 35 centimetres in width, which is 13 3/4 of an inch. The height of the bag is 16 centimetres. Yeah, 16 centimetres, which is going to be 6 1/3 of an inch. The side pockets hold about 1.5 litres. They're 20 centimetres tall, about 7 3/4 inches. And they are, God, my hands are freezing, 13 centimetres wide, which is about 5 1/8 of an inch. And they're about 7, is that 7? Oh, yeah, 7 centimetres deep, 2 3/4 inches. The whole pack stands a mighty 50 centimetres tall, which is about 19 inches. Yeah, 30 centimetres at the widest point. The top does curve in a little bit, and it is 20 centimetres deep. But that pocket does kind of make the measurements not exactly that accurate. So yeah, 20 centimetres deep, maybe about 7 3/4 of an inch, I think. A little more.
Oh, that front pocket is 35 centimeters high, and obviously it's 30 centimeters wide, and it's about 7 or 8 centimeters deep. That's 13 1/3 of an inch high, about just under 12 inches wide, or 12 inches wide really, and it's about 2 3/4 inches deep. But I have fit quite a lot in there actually, surprisingly, because it doesn't bow out in the middle, because it does stretch.
There is no frame, just a small piece of padding here. The straps are not the thickest things in the world, but they are quite wide. They're 3 inches wide, 2.5 inches. The straps are 3 inches wide, 9 centimeters. 7 centimeters. They are adjustable. They have a quick release catch. Being a tactical rucksack, you've got quick release clips at the bottom of the shoulder straps as well, and you do have an adjustable sternum strap. The waist belt, depending on how much you spend, can be just a basic nylon piece of kit like this, or like my other one, you'll have some shoulder strap padding here at the side too. So yeah, when you do some shopping, look around, find which one you prefer. It's an individual choice. These straps are quite loose because it's a Chinese copy, so you'll have to double bind them to get them on. But as you can see, it's PAL's webbing system, so you can molle up to the hilt, like the black one I have. So let's talk about each compartment. So the packet strap, the main compartment, as you see, has 2 straps with quick release buckles on each side. These are actually double up as compression straps and load lifters for the shoulder straps. As you can see, they can go around. So getting them adjusted when you first put it on can be a bit of a fiddle and a bit of work. And when opening, you also have compression straps at the side which need to be unclipped. The rucksack is kind of like a clamshell design. There's a double zip on each side. It goes round. So you have a small section at the front, and most of the packing area will be in the back. So when the rucksack is laid down, it's actually quite easy to pack. You have an internal pocket that goes down to the base, which also fits a sit pad, so it gives you extra padding on the back when you're carrying it. Of course, you could put a water bladder in there as well, and your large section. Okay, the front pouch holds, I would say, 7 litres, and in there you have another pouch with netting usually, just so you can stow some bits and pieces. The side pockets are 1 litre. Just one basic zip, and as you can see, we do have rubberized lining through everything. Right, the action pack is interesting. The action pack is between 5 and 7 litres in size. You have 2 side pouches with PAL's webbing. You have 2 clips with what turn into a carry handle. You will have more PAL's webbing on the front. This little front pouch has a pocket inside with Alvaden. Apparently, I've got some paracetamol in there for my last trip. Apparently, I had a headache. And you'll actually have two more. There we are, that's better. So you'll have a pouch and then two small pockets where that green strap is there. So these side pouches are just little pockets. Inside, you have some netting pockets, and there are 3 pockets, 1, 2, and 3. And there's enough PALS webbing on there to load up a lot of extra pouches, as you saw on my black one. So you have pouches down the side where there's the compression strap at the top. You have 2 rows there, 2 rows at the bottom. As I said, on the action pack itself, you've got PALS webbing, and even the side pouches have PALS webbing as well. Being a MOLLE system, they're all detachable and you can stick them wherever you prefer, and obviously they're all removable. When it's fully packed, the rucksack does sit very far away from your back, especially when you start putting things, extra pouches on that back section as well. But it is balanced very well, I have to say. I have carried 20 kilos in this quite comfortably and didn't feel like the pack was being strained in any way. The only drawback to this pack is the lack of ventilation from on your back. So be prepared to be a little bit sweaty there, especially if you're going to be hiking a distance or carrying some weight on there. I would recommend putting something breathable between your back and the rucksack when wearing this, or be prepared to take a little extra water. So yes, the Tactical MOLLE 55 litre camping rucksack. I hope you found this information useful. I'm not trying to influence your purchase in any way. I just hope you found this video useful, whether you were deciding to purchase or whether you've decided, based on what you've heard, to not buy it. It's out there, the information is there, so at least you understand and have a more informed idea before you do start to spend your hard-earned money. The black one, when I bought it, I believe was $45, euros, pounds, about the same. And the green one was 10 cheaper, just to give you an idea. So again, I thought, well, I'll buy a cheaper one and see what happens. If you do decide to purchase this, be careful and do not buy the cheapest one you can find listed on the China marketplace websites that you're using. The prices usually reflect the quality of the product, so the cheapest one will usually have quite a lot wrong with it. Faulty zips, poor stitching, even to the point where the MOLLE webbing goes in funny directions. So yeah, spend a little bit more for peace of mind. What I found with that one is the 2 zips, one of those broke immediately. One of the actual zip sections snapped off completely. Oh, I tell a lie. With this one too, the first day I took it out, the zip snapped off. The little handle bit for the zipper, that snapped off. Bushcraft fix, just put some paracord round the little loop instead. So yeah, I've enjoyed using it and still enjoy using it. This particular black one is 5 years old now, and I can't count how many times I have used it, but a heck of a lot. Most of the time, it is this pack, because it's 55 kilos, and that's enough for your overnight camp. As I said, I've got the cook set on the outside. So I suppose you're more looking at 60 litres, aren't you? So thank you for watching, and take care.